Hey there, today you're going to need to make a decision. Do you want to draw a winter cat, a kitten, or do you want to draw a winter puppy? I'm going to draw both of them at the same time, side by side, just like you see them here. But if you're doing the winter kitten, you're going to follow along with this side. If you're doing the winter puppy, you'll be paying attention over here to this drawing. You'll see that some of the parts of this are very similar. That's why we can draw them at the same time. Let's get started. I'm going to be doing these drawings in Sharpie marker today, but I think it would be wise if you at home started with pencil in case you make mistakes. I'm going to start over here with the head of the cat. It is a line that goes like this. For the head of the cat, you notice that's really close to the top, but not quite all the way at the top. I'm going to do a similar line over here for the winter puppy. Both of these need a scarf, and where the headline stops, I'm actually going to curve out, connect the top, connect the bottom. Let me show you that over here. It's the same for the puppy or the kitten. Where the bottom of the head stops, this line here, I'm going to do a bump out, connect the top, connect the bottom. For both the kitten and the puppy, from the side of the scarf, we're going to take the body all the way down, really close to the bottom of the paper. Watch me first. Curves out, around, back up to the side of the scarf. Again, for the puppy, this is going out, around, very close to the bottom, back up to the side of the scarf. Now that we have the basics of the head, scarf, and main body of both the kitten and the puppy, let's start to make them come alive with some details. First, let's work on the ears. For the kitten, those ears are triangular, out and back, out and back, and then inside those, let's do another line that matches. For the puppy, one ear looks like that, but the other ear of the puppy, I need you to watch carefully. This ear is going to look like it's folded down. We're going to start here, go up just a little bit, come out a ways, that's pointing down, and then head back where we started. That ear is looking like it's folded down. Again, I went up just a little bit, my next line went down, and then I went back here to the side of the head. We can start both the puppy and the kitten with a set of circles for the eyes. We're going to put an oval in here for the nose. For the kitten's eyes, let's add inside this circle a little triangle on the side. Do you see that? It's on the side of the circle, it's inside, and it's a little triangle shape. I'm now going to put another circle around that one and give some eyelashes. Again, a circle around that one and some eyelashes. Let's come over to the puppy for a second. For the puppy, instead of a triangle in the eye, I'd like you to do a little curve shape on the side. Another little curve shape. We're going to do a close line around this eye, and then an even bigger circle around this eye, because this dog, this puppy, is going to have a black spot around its eye. This eye can get the eyelashes right down on. And while we're over here, let's show that this puppy has a mouth. This line went down, curve out, and let's give him a little tongue. Let's come back over to the cat for a moment. We're going to go down from the nose, curve over, and of course, we need some whiskers. Let's work now on the scarf a little more. For each, the kitten as well as the puppy, we're going to have one side, we're going to add a scarf that's falling down here now. One side will be long, the other will be short. Let me add that to the kitten also. One side of the scarf. This is the part of the scarf that is the ends, and it is tucked around the kitten and the puppy's head, and this part is falling down. We now need to add some patterns to our scarf. For the puppy, I'm going to do 2 lines that are close, skip a space. 2 lines that are close, skip a space. For the parts hanging down, I'm going to do that sideways now. 2 lines close, skip a space. 2 lines close, skip a space. 2 lines close. Even over here. For the kitten, I'm going to do a slightly different scarf pattern. I'm going to do 2 lines that are close, squiggle in between. 2 lines that are close, squiggle in between. Boys and girls, if you want to invent a totally different pattern on your kitten or your puppy, remember it goes sideways on these pieces. That would be fine too. Of course, if you have an idea, we would like to see that instead. Come back to the puppy for a second. Inside these close lines, I'm going to add some circles. Next, let's work on the legs or the front feet and the tail of our kitten and our puppy. For the kitten, let's add just 2 small front feet. It's just a curving line, almost looks like the letter U. For the puppy, it will be a little different. Let's take a line down the middle. Let's curve in for the side of each paw. And let's put 3 lines in between. 3 lines here and 3 lines here. What should the tail of this puppy look like? We're going to go up from the side, sharp back down, and curve to the back. To show that this puppy's tail is wagging, I'm going to add some movement lines there. For the cat, let's go out first, turn up, around the top, and back to the side. If you want to show the same on your cat's tail, that would be fine. Let's put a few spots on this dog to match the fact that he has a spotted eye. That will help. Before we color, let's show a ground line. The ground line is a line that goes in the back. We're going to start it, stop it, start it, stop it. It's a line that shows, hey, this puppy is sitting on the ground. Let's do the same for the cat, the kitten. Now it looks like the kitten and the puppy are sitting on the ground. Let's add a few snowflakes in the back. I'd like to show you how that goes slowly. To start a snowflake in the back, let's make a X. After we make an X, we're going to put an additional line down the middle and again in this space. The ends can get little V's. I'll show you that again. You can put as many snowflakes in the back as you'd like. I'll put a snowflake here. It starts with an X, then a line crossing the middle again and crossing the other way. Little V's on the end will help it look like it's snowing in this picture. Maybe you'll choose to do some large and some small snowflakes. Look at this one. I've changed the size here, but I followed the same directions. One more before we stop and color. An X begins the snowflake, line down the middle then, and line across. Little V's will help it become a snowflake. Let me show you now some parts of this drawing that should be done in black. In the puppy's eye, we did a little curve over here. We're going to leave that part white and fill this portion in black. We're also going to fill the nose in black. And this space around the eye. But we drew a line closer to the eye. We will leave that part white. For the kitten, a good spot to begin is in the eyes. We drew a triangular shape in the eye of the kitten. We're going to leave that triangular shape white, but color this portion black. Do you see how I left the triangle white? It could be your choice to color the nose of your kitten black, or maybe you want to choose a different color later with your coloring materials. There's a couple more things on the puppy that should be black. Let me finish this other eye here though. We left that white space around the eye so we would still be able to see the actual inside of the eye there. I'm going to color this ear, the folded ear of my puppy, black. And then we did put spots on our puppy. I'm going to make those black also. Coloring this project will be entirely up to you. I have seen cats and puppies in all sorts of colors. So first, let's think. What color do we want to make our kitten or our puppy? Once we have done that, we will also choose all sorts of colors to fill the patterns in our scarf. That's an opportunity to bring in some bright and vibrant colors. Maybe reds, greens, holiday colors. Maybe even purple would be a great bright color to use because it isn't a color we're going to see on the kitten or the puppy. You can also choose, when you're done, a color for the ground and for the background. Remember, it's snowing in this picture, So this puppy or kitten is probably outside. I'm going to add one more snowflake here before I leave you. Adding many snowflakes to the background is going to be a great way to show that you care about this artwork. And I hope you enjoyed drawing a kitten or puppy with me. Now it is your chance to get out your coloring materials and to show what you can do. Thank you so much.